It's been a very long time since we've done a career mode series on the channel, and I've decided to go with Newcastle United. Here we go. And as we all know, Eddie Howe is the current Newcastle manager, and Newcastle United were one of the clubs that really shocked the Premier League last year, finishing in 11th place. And it came to no surprise as they were taken over only a couple months ago in January, bringing in the likes of Dan Burn, Bruno Guimaraes, and Kieran Trippier. As well as bringing in Eddie Howe during the takeover, which lifted up a lot of eyebrows. And you know what? Props to Eddie Howe. He's done a pretty good job, but it's time to finish what he started and completing this takeover. And it was no secret to anyone how bad this club was being run over the past couple years, but it's time for Newcastle to go on the rise. And what I want to achieve in this series is basically have a complete and beautiful takeover here at the club. We want to go ahead and make Newcastle a stabilized top club here in the Premier League. Also want to win the Premier League title and do one better than Man City and win that Champions League. And like I mentioned before, Newcastle is now a rich club as we do have 233 million in the transfer budget and 280k in the wage budget. But if you guys are excited for the return of a career mode series on the channel, make sure to slap that like button as a like goal for today's video is going to be 300 likes. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. But let's go ahead and get started. So currently in real life, Eddie Howe is making Newcastle play a 4-5-1 flat. Yeah, we're going to change that because I can't play with one striker up top. So we're going to change it to a formation more my style, which is probably going to be the 4-3-3 attack, the one I always use. Having players like Alan Saint-Maximum on the wing is definitely going to help us shine in this series. We also do have Newcastle's only signing so far in real life, which is Matt Target, who's going to be a very good player for us in this series. Other players I'm very excited to use in this series are the likes of Guimaraes, Joelinton, and Joe Willock. Guimaraes obviously joining Newcastle in January. I'm very excited to use him as he's been one of Newcastle's best players in real life. A player like Joe Willock, his situation is a little bit more confusing. When he was on loan at Newcastle, obviously he became a superstar, but ever since he did sign a permanent contract, he has not been his best. So let's hope to see we can go ahead and revive his career here in Tyneside. We also have the beautiful career revival of Joelinton, who did convert to a center mid / center attacking mid. Other exciting players we do have in the side is obviously Kieran Trippier, one of the best right backs in the Premier League in the past. Marvin Dubravka is a pretty good goalkeeper in real life and as well in career mode. We also have the likes of big man Chris Wood up top coming out from the bench. Miguel Almiron hasn't had the best career at Newcastle, but he could definitely be revived. And Sean Longstaff. But boys, this Newcastle side is definitely on the rise, so I'm very excited to use them in this career mode. However, as for tactics in this team, to be honest, I don't really have any. So if you guys have any suggestions for tactics, let me know down below. But when it does come to player instructions, I do have a personal favorite things I like to do. I like to have my 3 players up top to have getting in behind because I do use a lot of pacey players. For my center attacking mid, I do like to have them under free roam as we usually have a very good dribbler in there, and our 2 CDMs obviously do have stay back while attacking. That way whoever our chemists can go ahead and get forward without having any issues going back. And as for our 2 fullbacks, I do like to have them overlapping so we can have more players up on the attack. Even though this Newcastle side is looking very exciting, there's still a couple players that we do need for this save. In my opinion, the #1 priority for signing has to be a center attacking mid. As good as Joelinton has done in real life, I think I have the perfect player in mind who's very pacey, very good at dribbling, and very good at shooting, who we can sign in this career mode save. Another position we could definitely go for is for our center back positions, as they are not really too great in overall rating. And the final position, in my opinion, we do need to sign is a right winger, as I'm not a huge fan of Ryan Fraser. But boys, in this career mode save, I do want to keep it very realistic, so we can only sign 3 players in the summer and 1 or 2 players in January. So make sure to start leaving your suggestions down below on who we should sign to help this Newcastle side reach our goals. And I've also added a couple players here in the transfer list. Let me know down below, am I making a mistake with any of these players down below? And we do have a couple players here in the youth academy, nobody really too special except this man by the name of Cristobal Rodriguez. Cristobal Rodriguez is a 17-year-old who is at a 67 rating, and he is from Argentina. However, he does have low work rates and only 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Let me know down below if we should sign him. He looks like he has pretty good dribbling stats, and he is also 6'1", so he might not be a bad signing to have in this career mode. And now it's time to go ahead and start building the shortlist. The first player we do have is Hugo Ekitike. It's looking like this young striker will almost certainly be joining Newcastle as his deal is almost done. Hugo Ekitike did have his breakout season last year at Reims, scoring 10 goals in League 1, and it's not too bad for a 19-year-old. Another player Newcastle has been linked to in real life is the likes of Nick Pope, who just recently relegated with Burnley. We do have a pretty decent goalkeeper in Marvin Dubravka, but you know what? Nick Pope might not be a bad signing to have. And it looks like Newcastle are trying to improve all around the pitch, as another player linked to the club is Sven Botman, someone they've been trying to sign since January. Lille did have a pretty bad season compared to the one they had last time, winning the league title, finishing in 10th place. So you know what? Sven Botman moved to Newcastle wouldn't be the worst for him. And yet again, we do have another center back, but this time by the likes of Nathan Ake, who doesn't really play for Man City. Bringing in the likes of Nathan Ake wouldn't be a bad idea, as his whole career has been in the Premier League pretty much. And according to a lot of reports, Newcastle are preparing a huge money move for Victor Osimhen. Even though Napoli do have Champions League football, the pool of the Premier League is insane, plus money does talk for Victor Osimhen. And the final player we are going to show for this part of the shortlist is going to be Christopher Nkunku, the man on the thumbnail. Nkunku was one of the best players in Europe last season, and he has been linked to a lot of clubs, and I think Newcastle could be the one to snatch them in this career mode series. But we've also added way more players to the shortlist. Let me go ahead and scroll through because Newcastle have been linked to a lot of players in real life since they have a lot of money. Players like Lucas Paqueta from Lyon, Jesse Lingard from Manchester United, and Armando Broja from Chelsea, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton. But make sure to leave your suggestions down below on who we should sign. But before we get into the juicy and good stuff like transfers and selling players, we do have press conferences in this series. But as you guys can see on your screen, we do have a beautiful layout of everything we'll have in our press conferences. But you guys may be wondering why this all looks familiar to you guys. Well, shout out to Henry or EdgarAS who's been giving me tips to come back to career mode series because it's been a while since I've done one. But as you guys can see on the bottom left, we will be updating the top goal scorer and the top assists each episode. Straight down the middle, we do have Newcastle's current trophies, and obviously we'll be adding more trophies as soon as we win them. We also do have a season record which will be taking into account our wins, our draws, and our losses for the season. And at the very bottom, we do have a lot of space to show y'all's comments in each episode. And on the right hand side, we obviously have the season objectives and the episode objectives. So season objectives are very self-explanatory. As you can see, one of the objectives we already have is get 10 goals with Alan Saint maximum, and the forfeit is if we don't, we have to release him. And you guys may be thinking, why not sell him? Because if we do sell him, we're gonna get like around 100 mil, and that is not really a forfeit for us. And below the season objectives, we do have the episode goal, something similar that Henry does. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but me and Henry are really good friends, and this episode objective idea came from both of us. We do talk a lot behind the scenes to come up with ideas for each other to bring the best content out for you guys, so make sure to subscribe to Henry. And lastly, in the bottom right, we do have the Edgar card, which is just me, the manager card, and we have the player of the episode slot. So make sure to leave your suggestions for season objectives as well as an episode goal for next episode, and obviously the forfeit. And obviously at the end of each episode, make sure to leave a new episode goal down below and a player of the episode for the next episode. So straight away, we have gotten a couple offers. One be for Kieran Trippier, which is not gonna happen, Bayern Munich, but another one for someone in the transfer list in Federico Fernandez. So you know what? Let's go ahead and sell him for 3 million. Another transfer offer has come in for the bald fraud and Jonjo Shelvey from Hoffenheim. This may be an unpopular decision, but I'm gonna go ahead and accept this offer as a lot of people do like Jonjo Shelvey, but personally, I don't want him here at the club. And boys, the offers are really coming in fast for these Deadwood players. Another offer for Kieran Clark, another accepted. After selling a couple of Deadwood in the side, I think it's time to make our first transfer, and you guys know exactly who it's gonna be. The man in the thumbnail is gonna be Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku is gonna be very expensive, but we do have a lot of money to waste and still a lot of players to go ahead and sell. So let's go ahead and make a couple offers and see which one they accept. A man of high demand would definitely be joining Newcastle this summer. So his current value is 93 million. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a cheeky 100 million offer. Yes, I know there's a lot of money already, but he is definitely going to be worth it. Okay, so after going back and forth, they did ask for 145 million, but we have got him down to 112 million. Let's go ahead and accept that offer. Now, since he is from the Bundesliga, his wages shouldn't be too much, maybe around 140, 150 million. No release clause because that is a very dangerous game to play. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him 150k in wages per week. Let's see what he says, and he does accept this. So Christopher Nkunku, welcome to the side. So Christopher Nkunku will go ahead and replace Joelinton from that center attacking mid spot, and he does fit perfectly, man. Nkunku automatically becomes our highest rated player in the side. I'm gonna go ahead and give him his number 18, just like he does have it at Leipzig. Who has the number 18? Nobody does, so that is perfect. But yes, boys, we do have our first game of the season against West Ham. It's gonna be a very tough game for us to win in our opening game of the Premier League. We will be playing at home in St. James Park in ultimate difficulty, by the way. If the game gets a little bit too easy, we'll start using sliders. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup. We do have Alan Saint maximum down the wing, Fraser, who I'm not preferred to play him, but he is our only right winger in the side. Callum Wilson will be playing up top over Chris Wood just because he's a little bit quicker. And then we have the best part of our team, which is our midfield, with the new signing of Nkunku, with Grimares and Willock right behind him. Also, new permanent signing in Matty Target playing that left back position with Kieran Trippier in the right hand side, two English fullbacks when we have Dan Burn, Fabian Schär, and Dubravka in the back. And boys, I know I haven't said much about Isaac Hayden in this video, but let me know down below. He did go out on loan to Norwich. Should we sell him, loan him, or should we keep him in the side? Because Isaac Hayden is a player I would like to use. But as you guys can see on the left hand side, we do have Newcastle's brand new kits. Shout out to MLY for making them. But let's go ahead and kick off our first game of the Premier League season, looking to get 3 points against this tough West Ham side. Let's see what happens. Leave down your score predictions down below. But here comes West Ham on the counter attack. In the 6th minute of the game, it's Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals versus Bruno Guimaraes. It's Michel Antonio. Great tackle from Grimares. Michel Antonio finds Tommy Soucek. It's Tommy Soucek on the ball. Tommy Soucek finds Jared Bowen. And here comes West Ham on the counter attack. Please, let's not concede. Soucek with a shot. And it's a brilliant save from Marvin Dubravka. Tommy Soucek. Great tackle. And now it's Joseph Willock on the ball. Looking for that counter attack. We want to score our first goal of the season here in the first half to take the lead. It's Kieran Trippier. I see Saint Maximum on the other side. Let's cross it all the way, but it's a horrible pass. But Wilson still wins it. It's Wilson. Gives it away. Come on, Wilson. Nikola Vlasic finds Tommy Soucek. Soucek on the ball. Through ball into Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen, the amazing player with a shot. And it goes in. It is horrible. Goalkeeping from Marvin Dubravka and horrible defending by me. But Jared Bowen, the man in form in real life, has scored against us. We're now 1-0 down at home. It's not looking good for us, boys. Grimares finds Joseph Willock. It's Willock on the ball. Does find Nkunku. Nkunku through ball into Callum Wilson. Come on. We're looking to equalize the game as soon as possible. It's Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson on his left foot. Can he finish? And let's... No, boys. I was about to celebrate. Callum Wilson misses the goal. He is supposed to be the goal scorer on the side, but he has completely missed the goal, boys. What a wasted opportunity. Here comes Michel Antonio on the attack again. Please, it's not considered again. Michel Antonio presses it into Vlasic. Boys, I'm doing so bad. I haven't played FIFA in so long. We're now 2-0 down. Nikola Vlasic puts them in an even further lead. We have to fix this game. I need to get better at this game, bro. It's Michel Antonio on the ball. Michel Antonio does find Tommy Suchek. Oh, no, boys. West Ham are looking to get another goal right before halftime. Please, it's not conceded. Jared Bowen finds Nikola Vlasic. He cuts back. It's Vlasic. Still Vlasic on his left foot. Great save by Dubravka. He's going to be saving us all season if we do keep him. Target does find Nkunku. Come on, boys. We need to score a goal. It's a 66 minute. We need to score. Nkunku on the ball. Gets past one. It's still Nkunku. Nkunku. Alan Saint-Maximum opens up. And now Saint-Maximum on the through ball. He cuts back. No one's in the box. It's Saint-Maximum still. Saint-Maximum still on the ball. It's Saint-Maximum. He has space. He's going to take it. It's Saint-Maximum on his right foot finish. And it goes wide, boys. Our second shot goes wide. We're not finishing our chances. That is the problem. Addis wins the header. And now it's Joseph Willock on the ball. Come on, Willock. You have to help us get a goal. It's Willock on the ball. Joseph Willock. Willock through ball into Alan Saint-Maximum. He missed earlier. But can he score this time? He goes inside. Willock. Oh, I said Willock. Why? It wasn't even him. Lanzini does find Michel Antonio. We're getting absolutely destroyed here at West Ham. And now it's Benrahma looking to score another goal. It's Said. Said, please stop it. Said Benrahma. It's still Said Benrahma. Still Said. Please get the ball off him right now, bro. Oh my God. Suchek. Suchek on the ball. Suchek. It's still Suchek with a shot. And it's a great save by Dubravka. He's been our best player in this episode so far. Lanzini gives it to Michel Antonio. He cuts to his right foot finish. Boys, the game is over. In the 89th minute, we have conceded the third goal of this game. I really wanted to get to a banging start in this episode and in this series, but it looks like us not playing FIFA for a long time is really affecting us. Saint-Maximum, come on. Can we at least score a consolation? Get our first goal this season. It's Alan Saint-Maximum. He's too quick with it. Alan Saint-Maximum cuts inside. It's still Alan Saint-Maximum. Nobody's helping him out. It's Saint-Maximum still on the ball. Saint-Maximum. He has no help, man. Come on, Saint-Maximum. Cross it in. Can he find somebody? Come on, Fraser with the header. And it goes in. Ryan Fraser scores our first goal. But boys, horrible performance by the team. We cannot hide that fact, but we at least scored a consolation. Fraser gets his first goal of the season, but to be honest, he played horrible in this game. But boys, the final whistle has been blown. We do lose 3-1 at home. That is not the ideal situation to be on, but we live and we learn. Let's go ahead and continue with the video. But swiftly moving on from that loss, we do have the board objectives for this season. I'll be honest with you guys, our board objectives don't really look too hard as most of them are low or very low. But in brand exposure, we do have high priority for these objectives. So for the first objective, we do have assigned one crucial first team player assigned to the forward position. And sadly, FIFA doesn't recognize a center attacking midfielder as a forward position, so Nkunku doesn't really count. So that means we either have to sign a striker, a left winger, or a right winger, or a center forward possibly. But our second objective is to get 7 games without a defeat in home matches. That is very hard to complete. Considering we just lost our first home match against West Ham, let's see if we can complete this one. But since the board do want us to sign an attacking player, I do want to add one more player to the shortlist, and it's going to be Noah Lang. One of my favorite players in this FIFA, and one of my favorite players in real life, has been linked to a move away as he is way too big for Club Brugge. He did ball it out in the Belgian Pro League, winning the league title, so let me know down below, is this a good shortlist player? Okay boys, after losing that first game, we definitely want to win this next game against Aston Villa, but they do have a pretty good side. So far in this career mode save, they've made one signing, but I have transferred all the players that have transferred in real life. So they do have the likes of Coutinho on a permanent transfer, Kamara, and Diego Carlos. And in this career mode save, they have signed Andrea Belotti to the side because nobody wants to play with Danny Ings the Snake. But taking a look at our side for this first game, I know I shouldn't change too much, but I'm already going to make 2 substitutions here in this second game. Isaac Hayden, we need more of a defensive player, and I do really want to test him out in this Newcastle career mode because I kind of do like him. And the second player I do want to bring in is Jamal Lascelles, the actual captain in real life, even though he has been linked to a move away to Nottingham Forest. So I do want to use him a little bit before I do decide to transfer list him eventually, which he is not transfer listed yet, but I want to go ahead and try him out because I do personally like him in FIFA. But let's go ahead and kick off our second game of the season and our last of the episode at Villa Park. Let's get this victory, hopefully. Nkunku on the ball, still looking for his first goal of the club. He's looking to be our best player in the club this season. It's Nkunku, still dribbling. It's still Nkunku. Nkunku on the ball, holds it back. Nkunku finds Callum Wilson with a shot. What is that horrible shot, Wilson? You're a striker, man. Ezri Konsa does find Kamara, the new Aston Villa signing, into Josh McGinn, a player we can actually add to the shortlist as he is very good in FIFA as well. It's Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins on the ball. Ollie Watkins comes back. It's still Ollie Watkins. Great block by our defender. Nkunku looking to start the counter-attack. It's Christopher Nkunku, the new signing. It's still Nkunku. Does find Callum Wilson, who's been terrible in this episode so far. Back to Nkunku, though. It's Nkunku on the ball. Cuts back to his right foot. Nkunku cuts inside. Nkunku finesse shot, and it's a great block from the Aston Villa defender. Watkins finds Andrea Belotti. It's Andrea Belotti. Does find Coutinho. Back into Andrea Belotti. Finds Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho's looking to score into Ollie Watkins. Come on, Dubravka. It goes in. How, Dubravka? How do you not pick that up, man? But once again, it's horrible defending by me. I can't hit on Dubravka, who's been pretty good in this episode, but Ollie Watkins does put him ahead on Villa Park. I'm really bad at FIFA right now, man. It's Guimaraes on the ball. Guimaraes does come back looking for Nkunku. Nkunku on the ball. Come on, Nkunku. You have to be carrying the side right now. It's Nkunku. It's still Nkunku. It's still Nkunku on the ball. Nkunku. Nobody's helping him out. Nobody's moving. It's Nkunku now. Nkunku comes back. It's still Nkunku. It's still Nkunku. Nkunku on his way for a finish. It's a great block once again from the Villa defender, man. Coutinho. Coutinho does find Ollie Watkins. Belotti. Andrea Belotti. Belotti does find Kamara. Ben Kamara. Kamara into Belotti. Oh, here comes Coutinho. Back into Kamara. Kamara better not score. The CDM from Aston Villa gives it to Coutinho. Bro, what is going on with us? My horrible defending is really costing us the start of this brilliant... It's supposed to be a brilliant episode, but Coutinho puts them 2-0 up. I'm so bad, bro. It's Saint Maximum. Saint Maximum on the ball. Saint Maximum still. Saint Maximum. He has space. He's going to take it. It's still Saint Maximum on his left foot finish. And it's a brilliant goal for Saint Maximum in the 37th minute. Come on, boys. There's still a lot of time to turn around this game and pick up our first 3 points of the season. Okay, Guimaraes picks up the ball. It's Bruno Guimaraes. Guimaraes on the ball. Come on, Saint Maximum. Make that run. And it's a through ball into Alan Saint Maximum. It's Alan Saint Maximum looking for the cross. I see Callum Wilson. Can he finish on his right foot? Callum Wilson. He finally puts it in, boys. It is 2-2 right before halftime. We are not giving up that easily. We are not going to lose this game of FIFA right now. And we're going to pick up our first 3 points of the season. Just look at that through ball from Bruno Guimaraes. And Alan Saint Maximum has an easy job of crossing it in. And all Callum Wilson had to do was put it in. And thank God he did, because he has been missing some sitters so far in this episode. Douglas Luiz. It's Andrea Belotti. Belotti on the ball. Belotti. Belotti does find Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho has space. Through ball. It's Wally Watkins. He better not score again. But Dubranka with a brilliant save once again. Once again, like I said, he's been our best player in this episode. Matty Target running with the ball. Come on, let's go on this counter attack. It's Matty Target. Matt Target on the ball. Nobody's helping him out. Nobody's moving, man. Come on. Does find Alan Saint Maximum. Come on, let's go on the counter attack. He is one of the goal scorers in this game so far. Saint Maximum does find Wilson. Wilson into Nkunku. Nkunku, the $100 signing. 100 million signing. Sorry, Nkunku with a shot on his right foot. It's a brilliant save from Emiliano Martinez, man. Okay, boys, it is the 74th minute. I'm gonna go ahead and try Nkunku up top for these last 15 minutes. I know he goes down to +3. Let's actually change his position to a center forward. We're gonna go ahead and bring on Joe Ellington because he looks to be pretty decent in this game, and that is all the substitutions for this game. Philippe Coutinho does find Ben Kamara. It's Ben Kamara on the ball. Oh no, here comes Aston Villa once again. It's Ben Kamara on the ball. Does find Coutinho. It's Philippe Coutinho still on the ball. Coutinho cuts back. Come on, we need to get away. We cannot concede once again. There's 10 minutes left to go. It's Josh McGinn with a shot. Great block from our Newcastle defense, man. It's Ben Kamara on the ball. Does find Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho on the ball. Oh boys, here comes Aston Villa on the counter attack. It's Josh McGinn on the counter attack. He's not that fast. Come on. It's Josh McGinn. Gives it back to Coutinho. Coutinho into Belotti with a shot. Great save by Marvin Dubravka. You guys have to give him player of the episode at this point. Fraser. 1 minute left to go. It's Bruno Guimaraes into Joe Ellington. Come on, boys. They score in the 90th minute. It's Joe Ellington. Joe Ellington through ball into Nkunku. The new signing. Please put it away in the 90th minute. Nkunku on his left foot, and he puts it in, boys. Let's go. In the 90th minute, we have made it 3-2 for the perfect ending of this episode. Let's go, boys. That is going to be 3 points for us in this game against Villa. Let's look at that counter attack. Beautiful through ball from Joe Ellington into Nkunku, and he does have a lot of composure. Even though he hasn't done well in this episode, he does put it away when we do need him. Definitely worth 100 million. But boys, the ref does blow the whistle. We pick up our first 3 points of the season. Thank God, man, because I didn't want to have a horrible start to this series. But boys, that 90th minute winner from Nkunku was absolutely insane. The perfect way to end this video. But here is another look from our side. Make sure to leave down your suggestion on who we should sign next episode. I think by the end of the season, we could possibly finish in a European place, maybe in the Conference League. So let me know down below, like I said, who we should sign. And also, don't forget to leave down an episode objective for next episode and your player of the episode. In my opinion, it should definitely be Marvin Dubravka with his amazing saves in this video. But like I said, episode 1 is coming to an end right now. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are very excited to see a series, because it's been a while since we've done one. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content, make sure to check out this epic video right here.